Hey, Greg King here, and welcome to my video on Make Money on YouTube Without Making Videos. 9 reasons you are not ranking on Google and YouTube. Now, hey, if you're having a challenge finding your rankings on Google or finding your videos on YouTube, I mean, this is going to give you some really cool tips and tricks on how you can actually rank on the first page of Google, YouTube, and the Google carousel literally immediately and stay there. Also, which is really cool about this video, is if you have an online business that you're struggling paying for a ton of ads on Google, this is the way you can actually rank your online business and rank it very powerful so you can get in front of bona fide buyers and cut down your costs to nothing. So if you're struggling to find your videos, whether it be on Google or YouTube, rest assured you're only the 99% of the people that do that. Get rid of the fallacy that you have to spend months organically you're posting your videos on YouTube and Google. That's not true. And in this video, I'm going to share some tips and tricks of how powerful this 24-hour ranking system and 5-step process that Paul Murphy has shown that if you follow the steps, you can actually rank on Google and rank on YouTube with your videos or what people want to search for in a matter of minutes. Then I'm going to show you some examples of how powerful this 24-hour system that Paul has. And in a moment, I'm going to put a link in the description box and also on the screen that you can access my free seminar. It's a bonus seminar that has Paul Murphy diving more into depth of how powerful his 24-hour ranking system and 5-step program is. Make money on YouTube without making videos. 9 reasons you are not ranking on Google and YouTube. Now, this is critical because with these reasons, you can actually go from spending thousands of dollars on your drop shipping or on your online business with, would it be Shopify or eBay or Amazon, it doesn't really matter. Now, this is key because you can actually rank number 1, number 2, number 3 on Google, YouTube, and the Google carousel immediately and not spend any money on your business and keep that money in your pocket instead of giving it to these guys. And it's like a boat. A boat's the best investment a best friend could have because boats, all you do with a boat, it's just shovel money into the water. And that's what it's like with ads with Google, YouTube, and Facebook and Bing. So stay with me because this is going to get non-conventional. So I just want to warn you in advance. Forget about Google. Forget about Google right now. It's kind of like a doctor where you don't look at what's happening to a certain item that you're trying to diagnose. You actually go to the source, not the result. Now, the result is Google. The source is not Google. The source is YouTube. And what's really ironic is with YouTube, you go through the steps of this process. Now, what's going to happen is because Google is the #1 search engine in the world, like 75% of people go to YouTube first, Google first. I don't know why I have YouTube on my mind. And then what they do is they'll go to YouTube. And YouTube is #2 platform. Yet, if you actually do this 10-step process that Paul Murphy has, that I'm going to show you the link in a moment here. If you do the 10 steps with the YouTube process, you will automatically go on to Google and rank really high because they're owned by the same company. So and I'm going to show you some examples once again, like I mentioned at the beginning. The third is have a passionate niche. People can see right through if you're not passionate about something. And a great example would be is just say that you're doing a drop shipment with hot tubs and you're really passionate about it and you are trying to get away from your job because your job's being a little heavy. It's it's a little physical. You're starting to get arthritis, so you bought a hot tub, and sure enough, the hot tub gave you great results. The arthritis is going away. Now, that's a passionate niche because if it works for you, then you know what? You can't help talking to people about that, and that's terribly enrolling. Now, it comes almost hand in hand with this, and that is great content. Nothing beats content. I don't care how slick your videos are. It doesn't matter with all the new innovative post editing or the cameras or the computers. It doesn't matter. If you don't have great content, people will leave, and it's critical that people stay. And I'm going to get into that in just a half a moment here. Next, a compelling thumbnail. Now, a thumbnail is very similar to a book at a library or Barnes and Noble or Chapters. If you go into a bookstore with an open mind and you want a novel or you want a self-help or you want a cooking book, chances are if you go in there to browse, you're going to go there and pick up the first book that catches your eye. And that's what a thumbnail is designed to do. Now, these are all thumbnails, and they're all designed to catch your eye, to actually say, click me. And you can see here, this is the video carousel, which I've actually taken all 3 spots in that, so I don't have any competition. This is the very first on the video on Google that I actually Googled for, I searched for. I came up first in the carousel again, and I basically put a stranglehold on this YouTube area here. Now, once again, I want to share something. This is all free ads. These are all free ads, and I'll detail that in a half a moment here. The next thing is you got to have 10 to 12 videos. This is not a make rich scheme program. This is, I'm going to be completely transparent. You're going to have to put some work into this. You're going to have to make 10 to 12 videos. That's imperative because Google and YouTube look for authorities in certain areas. Now, the way to do that is become have authority or be a specialist in your niche. So if someone is Googling hot tubs, they want to see enough videos that they will classify you as a specialist in that niche. Now, with the algorithm so incredibly powerful, they will start to group yours together like they have here. And they'll start putting them all together. So if you go and Google, Greg King, how to make money on YouTube without making videos, and a couple other do it in 5 steps or unbelievably first again or what have you, you'll find that Google will start having me stranglehold the page for that search. So the only person I really have as competition is me. Like, how powerful is that without spending a penny if this is your business? Now, then this is what I was mentioning just a half a moment ago, is you need to do 10 to 12 videos. You need to do it 3 to a 5 minute video. Now, why do you need that? Well, because to actually rank, YouTube wants to see a 50% capture rate, meaning that people are going to look at your video between 1.5 to 2.5 minutes of the video. If you're not getting 50% capture rate, you're not going to rank. So it's important to do your 10 to 12 videos 3 to 5 minutes. Like if you do a 20-minute video, they have to watch 10 minutes for you to actually rank. So why go long? Just go short. Go to 3 to 5 minutes. In fact, if you're doing an e-commerce, like with the hot tub, you only have to do a 1 to 2 minute video. I mean, in fact, a 1 minute video will rank. So all people have to do is look at your video for 30 seconds and you rank. Now, what is a capture rate? This is a capture rate. You can see with this one, the average duration was 8.5 minutes, 73%. So I'm going to rank with that. I'm going to rank with this, here, 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 here. And now with the free seminar that I mentioned at the beginning that I'm going to share with you and put the link in, it's going to show you how you can capture these capture rates, which is very easy. It's like, how do I do it? Well, if you follow this workshop, it's going to tell you how to do it. And if they are over 50%, they are going to rank, period. The next is consistency. So you've done your 10 or 12 videos, you've made them 3 to 5 minutes, you've got your capture rate of 50%. Now, Google and YouTube, and especially YouTube, does not want to see all 10 to 12 videos in one day. They want to see consistency. So if you do one every day, you do one every day. If you do one every second day, you do it every second day. If you do it on the weekends only, you do it on the weekends only. I would strongly recommend at the beginning is if you want to make them all at once, that's fine, but just schedule them once a day. And I can tell you from my examples, I don't like seeing a lot of videos because I just turn them off. So once a day is maximum. And minimum, I would say three to four times a week for the first 10 to 12 videos. Next is ask for likes, comments, and to subscribe. That does numbers because it actually allows the algorithms for YouTube to say, hey, people like this guy. They look at him and they think he's a master in his niche, he's got authority, and he's a specialist. Now, if you do these 10 steps, and I'm sorry I said 9 before, well, it's really only 8 steps in total, is you're going to get results like this. 17 subscribers, like not a lot of subscribers, that's a myth. You're also going to get ranking organically posted. It's a polite word of saying free. You're going to be able to do that in literally under 3 minutes. And not just once. Okay, this is the YouTube. This is the videos on the Google search. And this is when I press all for my search. I'm number 1 on the carousel. This is all free. And as you can see, it's done in 2 minutes. Look, no reviews. And you're going to get it here again for 3 minutes. Once again, first. Now, this is number 2 because this has an ad on it, which is that's awesome. Because if it has an ad, that means that people are willing to pay for this search. And guess what? I'm the next one in. Same here. I'm number 1 for the videos, and when I do the total search, I'm number 1. Happens again, 10 minutes. In fact, if I don't do it within an hour, I get a little cranky. So what's going to happen? You're going to have results like this, where you are going, when someone is looking for, like, once again, I'll just use the hot tub. If they're looking for hot tubs, chances are you're going to be on the front page of Google, YouTube, and the Google carousel. And you're going to stay there. And it's all free. And you can see here, I mean, it's amazing. And, I like to say once again is don't put your face in there. I put my mug because of branding, but, 99% of people don't want to see a face. I mean, in fact, could even be higher with my face. And again, number 1, number 1, number 1. Now, how do you do it? Well, let me introduce to the fellow that I've actually met about 5 months ago online. He's from England, and his name is Paul Murphy. And he has a seminar that he did with Mike. And this is the free seminar workshop I'm going to put below in the description and also on the video screen that you can actually have access to this free seminar. As I mentioned a couple of moments ago at the beginning of the video, I'm going to put a link, access to my free seminar that will feature Mike and Paul Murphy talking about how you can actually turn your business around. And I'm going to put that link in the description box and also on the screen. And right now I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what happens when you actually click the link. Now, when you press the link that I provided in the description box and also on the screen, you're going to come to this page with Mike and Paul Murphy. And it's going to talk about how he has basically found the key on ranking literally immediately on YouTube and Google. And he talks about the weird loophole that gets unlimited Google ads or placements on the front page of Google and YouTube. Now, when you come down a little further, it's going to ask you to register for this. So what you do is you just press the button. It could take a moment or two to check the availability, and then just put the date, the time zone, your first name, your email, and then you're registered for one of the most powerful 90 minutes currently that will get you ranked on the first page of YouTube, the first page of Google, and the first page of the carousel, literally in minutes. Thank you for watching my video today, and I hope you found it informative. And I do strongly invite you to take some time out today or tomorrow, watch the video, you decide if it makes sense or not, and you judge if this would actually make a huge difference and turn your business right around. Now, in the meantime, hit the like button, the subscribe button, so you don't miss another one of my videos. And leave a comment below, and hopefully we will see you in the next video. You have yourself an awesome day.